What up, Wiki, with another Ace Attorney video. Let's get to it. Starting up the trial this time. If you hear howling in the background, that's the dog. I cannot do anything about it. Right. Those other two files were my ex-best friend. He made a fucky wucky. Come on. March 22, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. Since the first game was in, like, 2016, I think he mentioned those cases were a year ago, it's safe to assume that this is 2017. Yeah? Hang on. Okay, it's not paused. Shut up, you fucking dog! There it is. Now it sounds better. Okay. Before I continue, I just want to say that I went to play Blade and Sorcery yesterday. My save file's gone. The funny thing is, when I first played the damn thing, it was fine. It was perfectly fine. I had no issues. It ran fine. It wasn't until after I got that tier 5 sword I'm gonna call it a tower because I don't know what else I would call it. The tier 5 sword from the tower at the final area. Where you either die, or if you figure out how to disable the structure, you can then grab the sword and escape. The two different endings. Yeah. I did figure out you could get the sword. I thought, oh, cool, I'm gonna go get that then. That looks cool. But, yeah, the game bugged. Or something happened, I don't know what. Let me back up. After that point, very slowly it started to deteriorate. First with the randomly crashing, because low memory, but I never got the warning for that. It would just crash, and then afterwards it would say, not enough memory to run this game. Like, what the fuck? But then when I had this Viking Mega Pack, one of the models caused the game to, like, lag. Not all the time, but sometimes. I did have Arthur, not Arthur, although that would be a good armor set and weapons to add from Ghosts and Goblins. Fuck! Shovel Knight too, but that's the point. Motherfucker. Oh, Arnold's the actor. What? Conan. I had a Conan the Barbarian skin. But the headpiece, looking into it, made the game lag, and when I was in actual dungeons, it just lagged a whole bunch, so I couldn't use it. Which sucks. But whatever, it's no biggie. I could handle the crashes because they weren't all that frequent. Sometimes when I played it didn't crash at all. But this time when I got on, my file was gone. I didn't lose any of the months, but the file was just gone. Vanished. Kaput. Well, prior to that, I was running into a bug where it made my load order just vanish. Like, it shows I have no mods downloaded, even though I do. Because it would always load them when I would start up the game. To load my save. But yeah. Wasn't a big deal, I didn't really care, but it made it harder to, like, get rid of mods or see what ones I had on, but whatever. I still have them, but whatever. I lost my save file, which in itself isn't... It's not hard to get all that progress back, it's just that I don't know the way to reliably beat the... quickly beat the golem. Like, there was at some point after I got the sword that I just stopped. I just stopped going to the... I guess it was a citadel? Something like that? Whatever. I just stopped going there and just kept going to the outpost because there's no reason for me to keep doing that. I had maxed everything. I was... as far as the crystals were, I was at max level with them, and I had all the perks. I don't know, the tier sword, there was little purpose for me to do it, and I hated going there anyway, because I hated fighting the golem. But that was my only issue with having to start that, and man, because the previous time I played it, it was fine. Everything went fine, whatever, blah 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 blah. Because I was wearing Cell's outfit for Dragon Ball. Was what I thought before I looked over and saw the file was gone. I thought, oh, did the mod for Cell bug out or get removed? No, I just had no file. I had so much gold and so much crystals. It's not even funny. Not like I can't just spawn them in and just start picking them all up individually. I wish there was a way to mass pick them up. That'd be so much easier. But yeah, now I have to start back at blah 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 blah. And since I only did one thing, and I did notice this because I had Hellboy installed, and mod installed, that I could start as Hellboy, whatever that would do for me. I'm thinking. I'm thinking Start over. Be Hellboy. I don't know. We'll see. Thing is, I had been debating maybe recording a run through it. It's a pretty fun game. I figured maybe I could do at least one dungeon run. Depending on how long it took me to get through a dungeon. But also because, at least with one, it has less of a chance of crashing on me. I wish there was a way I could get more fucking RAM into my headset. Because clearly some of those games are, like, not optimized. Like, there is a memory leak somewhere, and it's a pain. But whatever, back to this. Adrian did it? That's what it looks like. Dude, no way. That woman couldn't do anything like that. In court today, there will be a mountain of evidence that will implicate you. Mountain of evidence? I'm certain there is someone out there trying very hard to pin this whole thing on you. Please, Mr. Lawyer. Dude, like I said yesterday, I'm refreshing like a spring breeze. Alright? Can't let any sort of scandal ruin that. I understand. Well, it's almost time. Mia! You must get a complete acquittal today. I know. But I can't focus on my situation right now. Or Pearl's either. No matter what, I have to focus on winning this case by the end of the day. Fuck. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, goddammit, I'll get that later. I have a knot in my hair and I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it out. I have to cut it out probably. Oh, goddammit. I don't mess with my hair, so I don't know why there's always these knots. Indeed. Well, let's get going. It's him. This is Wright. Good morning. This is Mr. Attorney. This is it, Mr. Attorney. The day of the trial. Maya, she's unharmed, right? Well, when I checked on her earlier this morning, she seemed a bit, how shall we say, tired. Don't worry, people don't die that easily. Depends on the person. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial. For my sake as well as yours, you must win today's trial. Which is why I sent you a little present this morning. Present? What in the world would you want to give me? You'll figure it out once the trial starts. And even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to graciously accept it and win the day's contest, if you please. Wait. If you're wondering how I'm doing that, because I'm trying to make it sound like it's coming through a receiver, putting my hand over my mouth. Putting my hand over my mouth and slightly pinching my nose. Kidnapper sent me a present? Mr. Lawyer Dude? Who was that? No one. Nothing to do with you, so forget you heard anything. Did your nose just get longer? Not Pinocchio. March 22, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 3. Court is now in session for the child man on guard. Are the prosecution and defense ready? The defense is ready, Your Honor. I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Ms. Von Karma? I don't know, Your Honor. You're getting mad at me. Since she's not here, I guess that means I win by default, huh? Your Honor? Please be quiet, bailiff. Court is in session. If you must tell me something, please keep it brief. Now then, what is it? Prosecutor Von Karma has... This morning, Ms. Von Karma was shot by an unknown gunman. What? What? Part of me wants to do that for him, since that's how he sounds in the anime. But it kinda hurts to keep going for a while. Shot? Somehow. I think this is the present that man was talking about. I gotta brush my hair. I think this is the... yeah. He's present. Ms. Von Karma is one of the top prosecutors in the country at the moment. If she were to disappear, it would be to your advantage. This is totally insane. You know what? Going against Winston Payne would probably be a lot easier. Ms. Von Karma, is she alright? I don't have that answer. She's alive and in stable condition. That's good. You're... I thought he'd show up. Your Honor, due to the circumstances, Ms. Franziska Von Karma cannot appear in court today. I, Miles Edgeworth, will be taking her place. The prosecution is ready. Naturally. Man, when you first start playing this series, it's like, man, what a dick! But he starts growing on you. Especially in the anime, where you get a little more of his backstory. Ah. Ms. Von Karma was shot in her right shoulder and is currently undergoing surgery. Luckily, I have looked in this case over and am familiar with the details. The prosecution seeks to prove the guilt of Mr. Man on guard. The court acknowledges the prosecution, right? I finally found the answer I was struggling for in my long journey this past year. By the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer. Now then, the prosecution would like to call its first witness. Please bring Detective Gumshoe to this witness stand. Poor guy. Oh man, I can't wait to get done. Not that I'm in a hurry to get it done. I'm just saying I can't wait to get Trials and Tribulations done so I can start getting on the other race attorney games. Oh, Apollo Justice is going to be blind mostly. And it has new mechanic, which I'm probably going to forget. Actually, no, it's usually good about pointing that out, and then you have to look for it. Oh, that's better. Shit. Oh god, I just scratched my back and I felt good. Oh, by the way, I should mention. Real quick. So I had to make room on my iPad. I was struggling because I was having a hard time finding a thumb drive that would fit, that would work for a iPad. I did find some that had that had the dongle for it. However, the iPad did not receive it. Not receive it. What's the word? Register it. So having bought two of them, because the first one kind of broke because the fucking dongle part is flimsy. And for that matter, do not buy Alamos, they just suck. They don't even work. I eventually bought I eventually realized probably could find an adapter. Like, why am I not thinking of that? So I bought an adapter. It worked! I was able to transfer shit over and make myself a lot of room. However, later when I went to check on the thing, like a lot later, because I would keep checking every now and then. Like, I lost a lot of things. Proving that this brand of fucking thumb drive, or USB stick, whatever you want to call it, flash drive, is a worthless piece of shit. So, that got me to thinking, well, I have an adapter. I don't need one specially made for an iPad anymore. Well, I got a SanDisk. A brand that I actually trust because I've used before. SanDisk, excuse me. Managed to get at least a portion back of what I missed. Oh, I got what I lost back. Let's say that. And it actually works. I haven't lost anything on it. Yay. Then I started thinking, realizing, because I have a new charger and now this doesn't, the bad USB drive does not fit on the thing anymore because of how the charger is. I thought I should probably transfer what's left over, which I did last night. I finally did. I was lazy about it, but I finally did it last night. What I needed anyway, what wasn't corrupted. So I no longer have a need for this piece of trash. I don't know why I didn't think to do, because I wasn't sure if one worked for it anyway. I didn't even think about an adapter. I was just trying to find one that had the dongle that I would work on an iPad, but it doesn't work anyway. But where it was, I have the adapter. I don't need that anymore. Yeah, I was trying to get one with a lot of space, but I ended up getting a SanDisk one with 512 gigabytes. It came with two. Like, what it said was 1 terabyte. You know, I'm trying to be prepared. Give me some extra space, maybe I won't need it all, but then hey, it's good to have it. But I have two of them now, so It's good. Whatever. I finally got around to doing that. Witness your name and occupation. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm a detective down at the precinct. For now. For now, after this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge, sir. Detective Gumshoe. The prosecution has no need for a depressed witness. Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Gumshoe. Yes, sir. Now, let's have your testimony. If we want to explore the various facets of this case, we must start with that. Get ready, Phoenix. There's going to be one very rough fight. Yeah, it would have to be with Edgeworth as my opponent. The answer he was struggling for. Interesting. Show me this answer you finally found, Edgeworth. Bare facts of the case. The naked truth. This murder happened after the Hero of Heroes Award ceremony, sir. The victim, Juan Corrida... Okay, stop doing that. I'm trying to remember, because the second video of the last session... I did an impression, and I thought, I probably didn't do that correctly. When I listened to it back when I was uploading this stuff, I was pretty close. But I can't remember for the life of me what it was. The victim, Juan Corrida, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. After the award ceremony ended, the victim was alone in his room? Yes, sir. Both the victim and the defendant went alone to their rooms, sir. I see. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Would you please give us a brief timeline of what happened after the ceremony? Okay, pal, the ceremony started at 6, then ended around 8. Then there was a short break. Special post-ceremony show was supposed to start in the lobby 30 minutes later. That's when the victim's body was found, correct? Which is to say, the murder occurred during that 30-minute break period. Lots of time to commit a murder. Please continue with your testimony, detective. The victim, Juan Corrida, was found dead in his hotel room. I see no reason to press that one anyway, just in case. The person who discovered the victim's body was Adrian Andrews, correct? Yeah. Who is this Adrian Andrews you're talking about? She's the defendant! Matt Ongard's manager. She's a really pretty lady, sir. Ah, so she's a pretty lady. What if she will grace us with her presence? When the post-ceremony show was about to start, she went to get Mr. Ongard. After visiting his room, she next went to the victim's room to get him to the show, sir. I see. That's when she found the victim's body? After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered, sir. Definitely murdered, definitely. Rent. Now, an ad from Chicken Little from, Animaniacs. I think the segment is Rita and Runt. Definitely. I watch that Tiny Toons Adventures all the time. I think she also was there too, maybe. maybe the kind of had crossovers. I think I can't remember, but I would also watch Animaniacs too. After being on the couch of death, I believe he was murdered. Definitely murdered. Did I actually get the autopsy report? No. Pooh. However, that knife isn't nearly deep enough. It's possible he was strangled. Well, I know the answer, but I'm not. Yeah, that just occurred to me for the. I'm gonna have to get those guides together just in case. Eyeball. Oh. My eyeball itches. The cause of death. Wasn't that because Mr. Carnita was stabbed in the chest? Only a careless amateur would believe something so brilliant as that, pal. You're the one that said it! Asshole. I'm the one that pointed out it probably wasn't that. Me, as in me, not right. Oh my god, shut up, you damn dog! Take a good hard look at the crime photo. Now, real broad attention will be drawn here to this bandana. Bandana? His bandana, sir. That's something wrapped tightly around his neck, sir? Oh, yes, I see. His banana-scented bandana. God damn it. So what about the knife? Seems as if it's stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death. Not deeply, I might add. Will we ever have a full color picture? Is this what colorblind people see? I'm kidding. There's different levels of colorblindness. Shut up! Believe me, I'm getting tired of doing this too. I had to do it with Buster and I have to do it with this one. Well, the difference is this one gives me a headache because he just does it at the right pitch. Fucking hate it. I say I hate dogs, but I don't want any harm to come to dogs. I still pet him and play with him and all that, but I just prefer cats. Ugh. At least the Posh is moving in with my friend as she has a cat. Yay. I can't wait. I say that, but I'm kind of mixed. Like, part of me doesn't want to go, but the other part of me knows that I have to for my own sanity. Because, like, I've been in the... When I first moved... Well, no, I was only a little kid. I wouldn't have known anything. But the second house, I was there for like 7 years. Moved there when I was 5, and I moved again when I was 12. So 7 years. It seemed like a long-ass time. Well, I've been here for like 18. And maybe 19? Yeah, 19. It will be 19. In September, October, somewhere around there. So I've been here a lot longer. So it's a little harder to leave it. But especially since it's out of state. Funny. It'll be better off for me, I suppose. Oh, of course it's gonna be better off for me. Don't time that. Anyway, so you were stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death. We have a crafty murderer on our hands here. There we get it. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. So why did you think that? Because it was empty, pal. The German ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar, and we couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime. Oh, now how about this theory? A fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime to get it. How's that? Yeah, we thought of that too, but... How many fingerprints on the guitar case were the victims? Only the victims, huh? Let's see. Yeah, so much for my theory then. Theory of a dead man. Ain't that My Chemical Romance? I don't know. I don't really care for their music, but whatever. It's not my taste. If you like it, more power to you. Whatever. I don't care. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. How do you figure? What convinced you that it had nothing to do with the case? The guitar wasn't at the Gatewater Hotel that night. Well then, where was it? The bright red guitar was actually found at the TV studio. The victim, Juan Correa, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir. So you mean he forgot to put the guitar inside the case? Yes, sir. Even when he went on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar. So that guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel? Yeah, that's right. So we really had nothing to do with the case after all. I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana. Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to the next point. Why then did the police arrest Mal on guard? On guard. Because there was reason enough to suspect him. Here it comes. Looks like Edward's back in full swing. Very well. Detective Gunshoe, please testify about this matter. Yes, sir. Man on guard and Juan Corrida were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's motive enough in my book. As for evidence, there's the German ninja's button. It was ripped off the ninja costume and was found in Mr. On-Guard's Hakama. The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. The defendant bought the knife for the crime, which makes this a premeditated murder. So the defendant's fingerprints were found on the knife used in the stabbing. Stabby, stabby! Sort of sticky on the handle, so the fingerprints came out pretty clearly, sir. And then there's this button. That was found in the defendant's clothes, was it? And is this button also covered in blood? Yes. We know that the blood on it is the victim's blood, sir. But all this points very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it? Yes, it most certainly does, Your Honor. Ready to give in yet, Wright? Find the hole in your argument somehow. You can press as hard as you'd like. Just hurry up with your usual pointless questions. I see nothing wrong with that. They just unstuck in here. Mr. Ungar was beating Mr. Cardita in the popularity contest. False. Well, yeah, I guess, but... Which means that in the defendant's eyes, the victim was not a rival at all. Which means he had no motive to kill at all. Yes, I quite agree. Well, Detective? It's not... Well, I guess you put it that way, then yeah. The defendant would have had no motive. Detective, I'm beginning to see why you were fired. No, not you too. Mr. Edwards, sir. Look forward to your pension negotiations. No. No! No, Detective. Let's continue with the testimony. No, not my poor pension, too. Detective, if you value your money, I suggest you proceed. Yes, sir. We can talk about my pension later, sir. What about what I was saying? Hello? Anyone? Woohoo! Bum, 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 bum. You bought it, you say? Objection! Wait a second. What? So the basis of your argument that this was a premeditated murder is simply that my client bought a knife beforehand? That's right, pal. The defendant did not buy this knife. Huh? Take a good look at the handle of this knife and you'll see what I'm talking about. Huh? It's a cake water seal. Motherfucker! It has a gate water seal set into the handle. Gate water? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. It's the name of the hotel, the Gatewater Hotel. Uh-oh. The murder knife was actually property of the hotel, which means this murder was not premeditated. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that's very true. There's a very big... What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? Excuse me. I'm sorry, but the defense is simply too careless. What? I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined. How so? I admit this knife is hotel property. There is no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough not to realize this. But I didn't... Oh. The question is... Where did this knife come from? Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Why, that's obvious. It came from the room. Came from the room. Mr. Corrida's victim. It came from the victim, Mr. Corrida's room. Sorry, Your Honor, but that is incorrect. The victim ate a last meal before he was murdered, but that being the case, I would like to draw the court's attention to what is on top of the table. Where are you getting this picture? There's a knife and a fork on the table. A knife and a fork in the bottom of the court. That's how you spell New York. Ow, that was fainted. Kid, damn it! Stop changing that! Why do you bother letting me change it if you're gonna change it back, you bitch? Keep it on alarm, because it's loud and annoying. And it'll get my attention. There's a knife and a fork on the table. Then it's time to end the video. I'm out of time, my kobolds. Till next time, I'm Wiki. Goodbye.